Hey guys, welcome to the 134th C# tutorial that I'm making for the new Boston. And in this tutorial, we're going to continue working on our button. So the first thing that we're going to want to do is have text on our button, because right now this button could do anything, and it doesn't really look like a button anyways. So in order to add text to our button, we're just going to go over to our buttons designer and drag a label onto our button. Now, if we were to just leave it like this, then the label would always be in this location on the button, and not the center. It would be in the same point, or at the same point. So on a button this size, it's fine, but if we had a button much larger, like this, then it's just going to be up there in the upper left-hand corner. So we're going to have to tell the C# compiler that we always want it to be in the middle. So what we're going to have to do is go over to the onPaint method and tell the C# compiler where we want the label. So we're going to say label1 dot location equals a new point, and then we're going to have the X location of the button to be the width of the entire button divided by 2. So that would be the center of the width. So this dot width divided by 2, and then same thing for the height. So we're going to say this dot height divided by 2. And this should draw the label approximately in the center of the button. So now when we debug and build the solution, we can see that it's a bit off. And that's because it is actually drawing it at the center of the button. However, the label is drawn from the upper left-hand corner of the label. So we're just going to have to tweak things a little bit so it's actually drawn in the center, or it looks like it's drawn in the center. So what we're going to do is we're going to subtract this by the width of the label. So we're going to say label1 dot width, and then we're just going to subtract it from whatever it gets from this, and same thing for the height. So this should just make things a little bit better. Minus the label's height. Okay. So now when we go back here and build the solution, we see now it's on the other side. So now what we're going to do is basically just divide this by 2 to find the middle of that as well. So we're going to say label1's width divided by 2, and same thing for the height. So now it should be drawn in the center, and now it should appear as though it's drawn in the center, so it looks just much better. Now we go back here and build. Yep, perfect, in the exact center. Alright, so right now we cannot change the text of this. There's no way to change it. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up a property in our myButton class. And this will work just like a property in any other class. Just set up a property, and we're going to make it public so that the user can change it. And we're going to set it, or have it be a string, because it's a text, so we need it to be a string. And we're just going to name this property, I guess, button text. And then we're just going to have it get label1's text. Alright, so we're just going to have it return label1's text. And then for the set, we're just going to set label1's text to whatever the value that the user set the property as. So we're going to say label1's text equals value. Alright, so now when we go over here and click build, now when we go over to the properties panel, you can see we have a property in the properties panel called button text. So we can just set it right over here from the properties panel. So I'll just make it say Adams button, and there we go. So now when we debug here, we still have that text. Perfect. So that's pretty much it for this tutorial. So see you guys.